You like that? Great.
Thank you, kind sir. Take this pouch of coins in return. But now I'm off to Vigil's Keep.
Alright. Good luck with that.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
He couldn't make it.
I don't like surprises. I don't like surprises at all. My mate here will kill Bensley's daughter if I so much as blink wrong.
Well, he won't see a sovereign until I see the girl.
Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now.
Send the girl first, then I give you the money.
Orc, send her over. The money. Now.
No. That girl was the only thing keeping you alive.
Defend yourselves, men.
Now let's see.
Cannot execute function working. What does that mean?
Which one first?
Anyone knows what that means? Then please send a post message at www.eaorigins.com. Something like that. Oh, a tough bandit, as opposed to a normal bandit.
Stay down.
All right then. All right.
Thank the Maker, thank you. I thought I was going to die in there.
You didn't have to wait for me to finish killing them all for you to escape. Oh well.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something?
Are you Colbert?
Who's asking?
The Grey Wardens at Vigil's Keep received your report.
Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
I see. Well, tell me what happened.
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
Uh-huh.
That buck was a sly one, he was. He had big feet and a... Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
I see. Who tried to build over it?
Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
Well, it looks like you survived.
We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Alright. Here's a sovereign.
A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a Darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
Farewell.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too.
You really don't care for the Circle of Magi, do you?
I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
Was it really so bad?
You know as well as I do, don't you? The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
I suppose I can sympathize with that.
I should certainly hope so. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
Well, remember, with great power comes a lot of responsibility.
Does it also come with suspicion, condemnation, and the loss of all personal freedom?
Well,
Remind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile, that's all.
I suppose.
My pardon, sir.
Oh,
I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him, I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey.
right. Who gave this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravane.
Sir Wolf. Wait, as in the Dark Wolf?
Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious.
Alright, well, thank you for the message. Good day.
Of course, Commander.
Goodbye.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
I suppose I have nothing to hide.
Thank you. I will make this quick.
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Well, I'm glad to see you're taking precautions.
Yes, Warden-Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Alright.
Ah, Warden-Commander. I take it you've decided to help us.
Yes. So what exactly is happening here?
With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy.
Alright, and how do I find these smugglers?
There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
Alright.
Greetings. Could I interest you in... Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
Oh? Beg your pardon?
I want something on your station.
It's not very nice, is it?
This is it!
Not bad, not bad at all.
Huh. How rude.
Warden-Commander, thank the Maker you're finally here. I was
Greetings.
afraid our messages never got through to you.
Oh, they got through. Are you nervous?
Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square.
I see. And you suspect Darkspawn?
We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult with the attacks, but people in the area said they saw monsters lurking in the shadows. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all?
I will investigate it immediately.
Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
Alright. Oh. Still here then, eh? It's alright. That can be easily rectified.
Alright.
Yeah. Kaboom. Alright. Oi! Get back here. Oi!
That's a strange place.
I'm talking to you.
So you're a hound.
I'm talking to you.
Do you have a point, Mage?
Ah, for goodness sake. Alright, here we go again.
Hey, I'm fond of the hound. Yes. I'm also fond of the wise but
And
who's gonna what?
go.
Good shame. Come up with that.
And I'm on.
Oi! Back off, will you?
Good work.
There we are. Oi! We're not done here. Get back. Hey, what? Where do you think you're going? You can't just ignore me like that. Alright, here we go again. Goodness sake.
And I'm off. Whoops. Going. Have at you then.
Oi! We still have things to talk about. Hey! Get him! Constable, he's right over there. I found the man you're looking for. I shall have him in my hands shortly. Alright, here we go again. Yes, I've been following since the beginning. Goodness sake. It's your own fault you didn't see me.
All right. All right. Very good work.
Wait.
You good-for-nothing lackwits! You let me be followed! Get rid of this fool!
Wait. Get back here. Wait. What? Where did he go? Did he go down there? Oh. Oh, no.
Any luck with the smugglers?
Well, sort of. There's an abandoned house that may lead to their den.
That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key.
Right. Then I will investigate.
If you can find a way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
Farewell.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh. The Dark Wolf, I presume?
In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
And why would you want to help me?
You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
So you're doing this out of a sense of civic duty?
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
Then 50 sovereigns it is.
It will be done. Give me some time.
Alright.
Oi, about time you showed up.
Nemea,
Oh.
you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is. You found it.
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
What?
I suppose that requires some explanation.
friend of yours, I take it?
She's normally more welcoming than that. A lot more. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's
Right.
why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her.
To find a cache.
During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it.
But you're a Grey Warden now.
What's to stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure they can't ever find me again. Ever.
Do you think they might have my phylactery?
They might. I only know mine is there for certain.
Well, if that's what you want.
It is. And you should consider looking for your phylactery too. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Probably. Why? Are you injured?
You could say that.
You don't sound sure.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
Oh. Well, I'm sure it will go away soon.
You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
Well, I've never heard of it causing a rash.
I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Alright, you do that then.
Oh, it is so good to see you, my friend. I contemplated visiting you at Vigil's Keep, but things got busy.
Win. You're still alive, eh? Wonder of wonders.
Yes, I know. Odd, isn't it? Always something to keep me going, it seems.
Yes.
The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
No, it's alright. Magi business concerns me too.
Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities.
Oh.
The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage. But they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
It is troubling indeed.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing. But keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me.
Oh?
One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
Alright. And what is she doing in the Wending Wood?
Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. The hour is late and I must go. It was wonderful to see you again. Take care, my friend.
Oh. You too, Win. You too.
It figures, actually.
Oh? What does?
There used to be another statue here. It was
Oh.
Byron Howe, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did.
Yes, well... that is a shame.
It truly is. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being on the wrong side of the war? For choosing poorly?
Well, your father was more involved than that, but...
Maybe you're right. I wish I knew exactly how. I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it. Delilah?
Oh.
Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it.
Well, he did deserve to die. He was an evil man.
I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much?
Well, he saw an opportunity and he went after it.
And nearly destroyed us all in the process. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Very well.
No guards? Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
I don't know. But I do have a bad feeling about this.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ha! Yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you.
So this was a lure, eh? Nothing more? Well, if you want my opinion, he has made a fine Grey Warden so far.
So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! King Alistair allowed my conscription.
The Chantry's authority supersedes the Crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks.
No, he will stay with us.
Hardly surprising from yet another mage. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
It's not about loyalty, it's about what's right.
And I'm off.
You're clearly in the wrong... Blast it, Templars! You won't get away with this.
And I'm off.
Rest in peace.
Anders, did you freeze me? Bloody maniac.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that.
Yes, well... I never liked Templars much.
That's because they're all jerks. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Alright then. What's this? The Blight Orphans? We are the Blight Orphans of Amaranthine. Poor children whose mothers and fathers have been killed by the Darkspawn. We are very cold in winter and need 50 silver for clothes and food. Please help. Please put the money in the mug by the board. Thank you, good sirs. Well, alright. 50 silvers it is.
Something I can do for you, friend.
Greetings. Did a Grey Warden named Christoph come through here?
And who are you supposed to be that's asking?
I would be his commander.
Oh, welcome, my lord. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while.
I see. Did you ever speak to Christoph?
Not much. He chatted up Sorsha a bit when she brought him his dinner. Maybe talked to her.
Alright. I would like the key to Christoph's room.
Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Fair enough.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger.
Greetings. I understand you spoke to Christoph?
We chatted a bit. He was a friendly sort for a Grey Warden. Spent most of his nights here drinking. Wasn't ever loud or too forward. Haven't seen him for maybe a week now.
I see. Did he ever talk about what he was doing?
Said he was tracking some Darkspawn. One particular group that's been raiding outside the city. He told me they were acting strange, those Darkspawn. Acting obvious, like they wanted to be caught or something. I expect he caught them. Probably why he hasn't been back, right?
Where did he go? Do you know?
No. He took a lot of notes while he drank. Always writing things down. Maybe there's something in his room.
Perhaps. Well, thanks for the answers.
My pleasure. Send him my best when you see him.
Indeed. Farewell. Let's see here. Some of Christoph's mementos. A dragon bone dagger. And a map of Ferelden. Of the Arling shows several locations, each crossed out except for a place called the Black Marsh. Then that is where we must go next.
Here to put an end to our little operation. After that,
I'm afraid you have no choice in the matter, Mr. Shady character. I'll take your key if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
I heard about you. You were giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you?
Now
well, it ends.
Which one first?
Shall see about that, my friend. Not if I have anything to say about that.
All right.
I'm gonna destroy you!
Yeah. So it is ended. Oh, the Blight Orphans are very thankful for the kind donation of 50 silvers, but now we need money for pillows and blankets. 2 sovereigns will cover it. Also, we get very cold at night, and our nurse says a sip of brandy will warm us right up. Can someone get us a bottle of the inn's best brandy? Please put stuff in box. Moonshine for the children. Our nurse says Herbert is a stupid, whoring bastard that us orphans would find a better use for the moonshine. She says using strong drink like that on our skinned knees would stop the maggots from growing on them. Revered Mother Liana is such a wise lady, and she's always telling us what to do because she is such a preachy bee lady. Lady. We would like to get her book so we can learn from it. It's called The Sermons of Justinia II or something like that. Please, thanks. Bye. Alright, Blight Orphans. Oh. Perhaps the In the bartender?
What can I get for you, friend?
Some of your finest brandy, please. Is that... There we are. And Tevan brandy. Alright. Bit over a sovereign. But that's alright. That's alright. It's for the orphans, right? It's for the orphans. On top of that, another sovereign as well. Yeah, it's alright. 2 sovereigns, actually. Well, it's for the orphans. It's for the orphans, you know. There we are. Thank you very much.
Anything to report?
Yes, the smugglers will no longer trouble you.
The City of Amaranthine owes you a great debt. Thank you, Commander.
It was the least I could do.
Hey, you can't just barge in here.
Greetings.
Let's teach this fool a lesson.
I'm here about some moonshine.
Yes.
Perhaps you could help me with that matter.
That went well, thankfully.
No? Alright.
And I'm off.
I'll just take it off your hands then, shall I? Alright, there you are, orphans. Some moonshine.
Yes.
And some of the sermons as well. Anything else? No? Alright, well, it always feels good to help out orphans in need.
Do you remember me? The merchant from the road. I've made a deal with your Mistress Wolsey to provide some new stock for the other merchants here. Make her bless you, sir.
Alright. Farewell.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Oh. A distant relative, I presume?
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric How. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
Yes, and do you think the Hows were never told?
Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
The only shame was your father's.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Indeed.
May I point out that you're all right?
You may.
You're all right. Really, when the Templars came for me, you could have decided I wasn't worth the trouble. But I apparently am worth the trouble. Considering I'm usually a lot of trouble, I should be grateful.
Well, you're not so much trouble.
When you recruited me, I thought I was jumping from the frying pan into the fire. But being a warden is almost tolerable. It's a pleasant stroll through the park, with darkspawn.
Indeed. Coupled with an early death.
Nothing's perfect. I thought it was worth mentioning. Thank you, Commander, for everything.
Of course.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
I don't know. It's a strange question to ask out of the blue.
Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens?
You can leave, but you'll be tainted forever.
You can run, but you can't hide? I think I've heard that before. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
Now, they didn't just make you tranquil.
They can't make you tranquil once you've passed your harrowing. I'll wager they regret that rule. The only thing I missed about the circle was that cat, to be honest.
And now you have a new one.
So I do. How are you doing in there, Sir Bouncer Lord? Ha! You'll be a fine mouser yet. Can cats be Grey Wardens?
Well,